Yeah, hi, I'm Rick Siegel. This is about where I was on the day that the 9/11 tragedy occurred when the two towers were hit. I was in the shower. I was in the bed when I heard the first one, and I got the report and ran into the shower, got showered, and came down on my Zappy scooter with all my stuff and zoomed in here, set up my cameras on tripods so that I could watch with my binoculars, and started filming the Twin Towers as they were burning. Yeah. At least the building was in the frame, and the whole building, so I could get to smoke the building and what was happening. I was hoping you could see the plane out of it, but there was no plane to see out of that. And there was just a hole and black smoke. You just see it looked like a cigar standing up on end with burning tip and black smoke. Which again, why black smoke? It's ready to go out. And then, it went on, and the building was just burning away, and it wasn't too exciting until all of a sudden it's disappearing, and there was no real sign. There was no sign that anything was that this was going to go down. It was all the black smoke, and the black smoke is really indicative that the fire's out. So you're waiting for all the sludge to go away and the fire departments to get up there and do their jobs, because buildings don't fall down like that. It was like the biggest shock, and no one. That's talking about a shock to see a building fall down. Thank God. I mean, a big one. It's like they're designed not to fall down. They're designed not to blow over. And like they said about this, it was designed for a 707 to run into it. And it took it. Two big jets flew into both the buildings, and they didn't fall. They're saying they fell because they were on fire. That doesn't make sense.
Let's take another look at how the South Tower was turned into a pile of dust.
And the smoke is building, still heading towards Brooklyn. You can smell the smoke from here. It's coming from the entire area of both buildings. It's unbelievable.
Well, this really is a case of a situation that you thought couldn't get any worse, getting progressively worse.
Yes.
First one plane crashing into the World Trade Center, then a second crashing into the second tower of the World Trade Center.
Unbelievable.
Word now that a plane has crashed into the Pentagon. It has been evacuated along with the West Wing of the White House. The Treasury has been evacuated. The Capitol evacuated. The Sears Tower in Chicago has been evacuated. There was no threat of an attack against the Sears Tower, but they're obviously going to quit while they're ahead there. And all of this, the world...
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the building fell. Are you there? The building just fell.
Which?
Oh, my God, the South building just fell from the top. Oh, my God, the building just fell. The entire World Trade Center on the South building just fell. I just saw the whole thing. Oh, my God.
Rick saw what looked like a military helicopter rescue. What could those bright flashes be? Why did the bright flashes occur just before the collapse?
I'm watching in my binoculars, and I got in there, just the guy and the helicopter line, and all of a sudden the guy's out of my view, but you think you moved or something, and I'm like, where is it? And I had to look, because from the angle you only get a sliver of the second building. And I had to look. I'm like, is it there? And everybody's screaming, and the noise is starting to come. And it's then I realized it was like this yellowish gray because of the powder and dust that had fallen underneath, and it still left colors. And this ominous color was there instead of a building. And there was, instead of the grayness of a building through smoke, it was light coming through. There was no more building there.
Now let's use freeze-frame analysis and take a closer look at those flashes. This west approach path is not visible to the pool camera angles shared by major networks broadcasting live.
Well, this really is a case of a situation that you thought couldn't get any worse, getting progressively worse.
Yes.
First one plane crashing into the World Trade Center, then a second...
And when I was watching out there, helicopters were around it. It was up on the edge. Looked like he's dropping a line out, and underneath, these guys are hanging out the window. And the windows were basically in the building from here, from your knee, up to about there. So to get an idea of what it would look like, and you can see with the binoculars, you can see the person, and people were jumping. It had to be hot to make that decision. And he's hanging out there.
World Trade Center, then a second crashing into the second tower of the World Trade Center.
Unbelievable.
Word now that a plane has crashed.
And it looked like he was lowering a line in a single prop helicopter. It looked black. Didn't look like it was white. It wasn't a news helicopter.
Word now that a plane has crashed into the Pentagon. It has been evacuated along with the west wing of the White House. The Treasury has been evacuated. The Capitol evacuated. The Sears Tower in Chicago has been evacuated. There was no threat of an attack against the Sears Tower, but they're obviously going to quit while they're ahead there. And all of this, the world...
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The building fell. Are you there? The building just fell.
Which?
Oh, my God. The building just crumbled from the top. Oh, my God. The building just fell. The entire World Trade Center on the South building just fell. I just saw the whole thing. Oh, my God.
If you're just joining us this morning, you're in for a horrific surprise. Both buildings of the World Trade Center have been hit by aircraft, and the South Tower of the World Trade Center has apparently collapsed in a pile of dust. What did you see?
Oh, lots of smoke, and then the next thing I heard an explosion, and the building from the top, the South building, just crumbled.
This is 1010 Winds, WINS New York. One of the
Completely down.
two towers, the South Tower of the World Trade Center, has just crumbled, collapsed in a pile of dust. This approximately less than an hour after it was hit by an aircraft.
The second building, completely down.
Actually, the one in the back was the one that tilted. I thought it fell. It looked like it went like this, and I saw and it disappears, and I'm like, the building fell into Manhattan. Those towers, that would have been 2-3 blocks of high-rises wiped out. And somehow, however that could be, that building, I saw some of the other angles and things, and the building and then slid down or something into how the hell it does that with inertia, and I can't imagine how that could naturally occur.
Let's take another look at the dust clouds and what caused them before World Trade Center 2 fell.
The Holland tunnels, they are also closed down. Let's go to 1010 Winds reporter Eileen LaPalmer. She is at City Hall. Eileen?
Well, Lee, I'm here live outside of City Hall. The entire, as you can imagine, it is absolute chaos here. The entire city has come to a standstill. Everyone just standing, looking at the smoke pouring out of the World Trade Center at this moment. There are certain people trying to call their families. All the cell phones are down, as you can imagine, since there are these tribes at the World Trade Center is the antennas where people would be calling on the cell phones. Therefore, people are lining up around the block just to use a payphone at this point. Everyone's still trying to figure out what's going on. I ran into this woman named Susan. She was supposed to be in the World Trade Center today at this very moment. Again, at this point, everything is shut down. The Woolworth building has been evacuated. City Hall is shut down and also has been evacuated. We will bring you more as soon as we have it. Eileen LaPalmer, 1010 Winds, live outside of City Hall.
Okay, now